You're good to go.
Okay. Let me turn down the music. Oh.
Buzz coming in clutch.
The buzzes are an interesting flavor to this music.
Yo, Jay, you recording?
I am.
Okay. So, we return back to the story of the Misfits. The unlikely band of heroes went to war to reclaim the Isle of Itramos from the Pirate King. The effort was successful as you recruited many kingdoms such as House Duskwind and Belkarth to unite and fight for your cause. In the process of recruiting the steampunk people of Belkarth, you pledged to marry the youngest daughter of the Colthorn family, Sophia, to the eldest son of the Spymaster, Bartholomew. A deal that the council of the city specifically requested, as the technologically advanced society lacked adept magic users. However, you did know that Sophia does not possess any magic ability. You kept that a secret to yourselves and made the pact anyway. This wedding would be arranged to take place after the War of Thorns in the city of Belkarth.
Hey.
When you infiltrated Intramos Isle from the woodland, you reclaimed an outpost that had been overrun by gnolls. You searched these cells for survivors and found a drow torturer who coined the nickname the Tickler. After a brief fight, he admired your courage and tossed a crossbow to Randall as a reward and teleported away. He would then find the current occupant of the torturer's table was her crewmate Zeph. Zeph, barely conscious, got to say goodbye to her old friend before Thea tearfully put her out of her misery before she could turn like the rest of the prisoners in the stockade. At the top of the outpost, Renea lost her life to sizzle rough waters. As the wizard polymorphed into a giant ape, she was dazed immediately by a Gnoll war leader and accidentally smashed Renea in the ground, instantly killing the princess of Atlantis. This caused Sizzle to doubt her own ability and isolate herself from the party by joining the Archwizard of Locksith, Grandmaster Atticus Crowley, hoping to learn from him in the process. After losing Renea, the party lacked the power needed to fight the Pirate King. Luckily, your friend Sendra Silvermane scouted another adventurer, a young monk from the ancient lands of Hiroshia named Sky. Sky ventured from across the sea to reclaim her temple's stolen artifact, a staff that was powerful enough to wield the several sacred shards of magic at a single time. During the fight with the actual Pirate King, you snuck into the leader of the Ravagers, her encampments, Olani, to kill her in her sleep, but she planted a bomb that detonated as soon as you pulled her sheets back. This explosion would have killed you all, but Kazir, the leader of the Blood Hunters, used the Abjuration Stone to protect you, sacrificing himself in the process. During his funeral, you witnessed the Order appoint your friend from the Feywild, Talia the Huntress, as their new leader. In the final battle, you dealt a killing blow to the Pirate King. However, the Pirate King used magic to displace time several seconds in a last-ditch effort to avert his demise. However, you all chose to spare him, as his cause to unite the world was just, but his actions to achieve this was questionable. He was locked up to be prepared for trial, which would be judged by the Council of Selk Colthorn, the new leader of the Isle after her mother passed away, teleporting the city to safety. Nicole Duskwind, a legendary tactician and former adventurer, and the Belkarth Council, who would count as a single vote. You easily convinced Nicole to spare the Pirate King and avoid an execution, as the elf agreed with you all about his cause, but you failed to convince the Belkarth Council and hurt Celica when she found out you went behind her back to convince the other judges without speaking to her first. However, you managed to speak sense to her, and she would later vote to spare the Pirate King. During the trial, the crowds outside welcomed you as their hero and the savior of the Isle, but as they began to swarm you, it is when you met the members of the Hunter's Grasp, Corhill, and Eldrea, they were in search for a vampire lord named Azrael. After discussing the vampire lord, you put two and two together that this was the same man as the drow torturer, and you all agreed that Azrael must be brought to justice. This conversation was put on hold as the judgment bell tolled, signaling the trial's conclusion. And as the Pirate King was sentenced to life behind bars in the Obsidian Vault, the jail for the world's deadliest criminals, guards came to collect him from his stand. And your keen eyes noticed that these soldiers had vibrant red eyes hidden underneath their helms and pale white skin. You stopped the soldiers and revealed their disguises, and you slayed them before they could free the Pirate King. And you followed the Red Mist back to their ship, where you encountered Captain Alani once again, newly converted as a vampire. Alani was ordered to gun you all down, but she let you walk away as a sign of respect and sparing the Pirate King's life. But she warned you that she'd have to kill you if you tried to stop them. Thea dared to instigate this fight further, and in return she was cursed by one of Azrael's council members, blood priest named Grunja, to die within 30 days unless she drinks the antidote contained in her necklace. You guys began to second-guess the fight and chose to swallow your pride and back down. The last you saw of the vampires was their bloodied ship vanishing in the mists of the Toretto Sea. You stayed behind to help Itramos rebuild their capital. You also helped slay a three-headed griffin that was causing issues for a nearby settlement. When you were traveling to slay the griffin, you met Ulrich. While very strong, he possesses an ongoing threat to your safety. The more you travel with him, he is seemingly fighting for control of his body with a spirit named Voltaire.
Weirdo.
He'll recognize the name as a notorious assassin from Crace. You sailed the next morning to catch their ship, but you were attacked when investigating through the ship graveyard known as the Daggers. As you were mistaken for Olani's ship, you were hunted down by members of the Silverfall Covenant, a religious order who worshipped the Night Mother, whose purpose was to slay all undead. Thea being reanimated by the drowned god, the power keeping her bound to the land of the living pulled the Silverfall Covenant to your ship instead. The captain of the ship was a much more powerful foe than you anticipated, and Mimi had to surrender to her. Though you would convince her to join you, her being Elfrida, you shared a common goal, and one of her crewmates included a companion you would later recruit to your party, Aster. So you tracked their ship to Belnade Isle, a small isle with a temple that you would infiltrate. You knew that the vampires were there to steal gauntlets known as the Grips of the Green Seer. The temple had a ritual circle that led you to a petrified tree in the Feywild where you met Laucian, an elven adventurer hell-bent to avenge his fallen kingdom and kill the invader war chief Flangrim, who he had tracked to this tree. He joined your party and aided you in your quest to hunt down Azrael, and you found a petrified celestial, and once you cured him of petrification, he revealed himself to be Oberyn the Green Lord. Cursed by Titania to be bound by the tree, you sliced his head off to bring with you to stop Azrael. And in the Sanctum, you defeated one of Azrael's council members, Leanethel the Spider Shapeshifter, leaving only 5 members left. And as you entered the Sanctum, you witnessed Azrael wielding the Necromancy Shard as he resurrected Oberyn's general's fallen sister as a reward for betraying the Green Lord. You also now know that Flangrim struck a deal with Azrael, as the war chief would supply an endless army and the vampire lord would provide weaponry and power beyond their wildest dreams. Enough power to conquer the entire Feywild and usurp Titania in her court. You briefly fought him, whose strength and size were enhanced by the grips of the Green Lord, and he went through, or he sent the whole temple crashing down. During this fight, you all narrowly escaped. But during the process, Corhill's late wife's axe, Amael, was destroyed, and when the White Lion nearly lost his life, the debris began to fall and nearly crushed the party. But you saved them and put them on Mimi's back in horse form. Thea had a choice to abandon Elfrida or save her, but she decided to go against the drowned god's wishes and save the fellow warlock. You luckily made it out and back to the material plane alive, though your ship was severely damaged. Luckily, the Kellkrieg finally made it back from a long journey across the world. Severely mistiming their arrival, they began to repair your ship and let you another to continue your journey east to Eldrosian Reach. Corhill still not waking from his near-death state, he reunited with his wife Elena, and after a couple of hours of catching up in the afterlife, she told him that the world still needed him and he must continue to fight. And as he said his goodbyes, he awoke, the remains of his axe acting as a compass pointing to the frozen wastes of the north, the country of Ire. Before you left, the goblins spoke of a ghost fighting ring hosted by Sanborn, and when you fought in his ring, the final competitor meant to be a man Sky recognized to be Hiroshin. His name was Ojiro. He telepathically communicated with you, warning that if you win, then Sanborn will force you to fight for him for the rest of your lives. Instead, you fought with Odro and overthrew Sanborn and took all his riches. But in the process, Odro escaped. And you would later find out from a spirit that you freed, Salhalla, that Odro was actually an Oni. And if you wanted to summon Salhalla again to find the Oni, then she kind of taught you how to do a ritual to bring her back. So you went to Ire, you were teleported by Oberyn, and you met a tribe of bear folk. The chieftain Kalak Shadowsbane revealed to Coral that his wife wasn't an elf, but he was a celestial. She was a celestial. And you dealt with Amaric, the white dragon. I'm just gonna skim this now.
Mm-hmm.
You helped them. You killed the dragon. The Kodlak dropped his awesome axe that Corhill picked up. Now he's like Thor. And you made it to Belkarth, where you did the Kinfire Festival. You guys won a bunch of prizes. You met Ymer, though you don't like him very much. Mimi had a
Savage.
dream. Mimi had a dream where he was a human bard, or sorry, half-elf bard.
Gross.
And Mimi decided to go to where he saw him, and Lord Lemire joined your party, and Mimi stayed behind with Ella, who is now a tree. And you met with Vieshro, which was Sizzle Roughwater's brother, and a member of the Everlight Brotherhood. He was helping you take on the Spy Master and kind of infiltrate her mine. In the process, though, Goldtooth spotted you. You went into the mine anyway, and you found a substance called dark iron. When you were analyzing it, your minds were briefly controlled by some kind of dark force. When you went deeper into the mine, you killed the Spy Master's torturer. His body was grotesque due to the dark iron helmet he had on his head. And you found a drow named Soren, who's the last survivor of the city of Mycelona, kingdom of drow that fell to a colony of mind flayers when their people began constructing their walls with dark iron. The city now fallen to darkness. He also mentioned his city held the crown of Kronos within its vaults, leading you to believe that that is what Azrael was after. You found Grunja, you killed her. Thea cured herself from the blood curse. You saw the Spy Master's secret project, Project Colossus, which was a gargantuan mech suit nearing completion. It was only missing a few parts. You guys escaped the mine. You fled back to Belkarth. You guys left the body of Grunja behind in a snowbank. You reunited with Benjamin, and he brought you back to the city. And you guys put Soren to work with the blacksmith, who was under control of the dark iron. You freed him, put him to sleep, and you guys crafted a replica of one of the parts he was working on for the Spy Master. And with it, you went into the warehouse of the Spy Master to deliver this part. You tricked the robot guards to allow you inside, and there you witnessed a bunch of crates of weapons and armors made from dark iron. The guards took you to a large contraption, which was presumably the final part. You gave the part to the two unique constructs, a giant named Letty and a magic wielder named Nettie. And as they placed the final part in the replica, or they placed your replica in the final part, it crumbled, revealing your ruse, and you defeated both bots, thanks to Vieshro acting as a wall to protect you from the guards. However, he fell in the process, as Laucian fired arrows destroying the bots. They detonated, causing Vieshro's unconscious body to burn to a crisp.
Whoopsies!
Thanks, Laucian.
After
Whoopsies!
inspecting the body, you've confirmed he was deceased. So we continue, finally, in the room where you defeated both of the bots. The remains of guard bots littered all along the floor of the warehouse, blood splattered along the walls, and the tables and the chairs are scattered in disarray. Before you, lying lifeless, His once pure white scales now blackened and gray from burns lies Vieshro. What do you want to do?
I think I was carrying Viscero's body at the end of the last session, and I was thinking if I can loot him.
So after the fight, you guys are taking your breaths. Ulrich picks up Vieshro's body, and you see him rifling through his pockets.
Do I find anything?
Yep, you find a coin purse. You could count how much gold it was later. As he takes this, you guys hear the jingle of coins as Ulrich quickly pockets a coin purse.
What are you doing, man?
Well, you said he has a sword, right?
So you notice that he did fight with a great sword, however, it's not currently on him. But Ulrich, your eyes go to a pile of nearby debris, and you see a hilt sticking out.
I grab Viscero's lifeless body by the wrist and sling it over my shoulder. I don't like. He doesn't care if he has anyone behind him, and goes for the sword.
All right. What are you guys doing as he's doing this?
Have a little respect.
Yeah, what is he doing? Why are you doing this?
He just wants the sword.
The man's
Can
dead,
I,
and all you can think about is his sword.
Can I sleight of hand the coin purse?
Oh boy.
It wouldn't be a sleight of hand because he'd see you coming, but you could do
Like if he's walking towards the hilt, can I get it from behind?
Yeah, sure. Do a sleight of hand, and Ulrich, you could just do a perception check. Oh shit. All right, you grab the coin purse from a distracted Ulrich, and you put it in your bag. So yeah, Ulrich, you continue to the debris against your party's questions. Do you grab the hilt?
I do.
Okay. Okay, so you approach the blade lying flat on the ground underneath the rubble. The explosion sent it flying into some nearby debris, and as you grab the hilt and lift it, for anybody else watching, as soon as the barbarian grabs it, the glimmering silver quickly turns to black. The ornate carvings of the Saren Ray, kind of like characteristics of the sword, warp itself into these sadistic-looking curves. The blade now almost unrecognizable from what it once was. Ulrich, you wield what was once Echo, the sword of Vieshro. What do you want to call your blade?
Echo.
Echo.
I guess I'll Knight's Wrath.
Knight's Wrath?
Mm-hmm.
Edgy.
Very edgy.
Nice, Raph.
Nice Wrath.
Nice rack.
Alright. So you grab the blade. So you guys take a minute to catch your breath after such a long battle, but you notice your ears perk as you hear a nearby door close abruptly.
In what direction is it coming from?
So you guys are kind of in this like chamber in the warehouse, and it's coming from your right side, and you now notice a door there.
Oh, by the way, should we be loading up map tools for the map?
I'll wait a bit. It really depends on what you guys want to do.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I examined the door.
Okay. So do you try and open it?
I'm gonna first see if it's trapped, and then yes, I'll open it.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, just glancing at it, it doesn't look trapped. At least on the side you're on, there's nothing really there that looks off.
Then yeah, I try to open it.
All right, so it is locked.
Can I listen to see if there's footsteps or something coming along through the other side, or if someone's, I don't know, talking, whispering, moving?
Yeah, sure. Make a perception check.
I didn't prepare for this. Oh. I get to use my Thea dice.
Edgy dice?
Natural.
Yeah.
The extra big dice.
Oh,
Brendan
yeah.
gave these to me, so
Extra big. Got it.
perception. You said, yeah?
Extra big.
You said perception, right?
Yeah.
Someone like that perception check.
22.
Oh,
Okay. So you put your ear against the door, and you do hear whispering between two people. You can't hear what they're saying, but it does sound like they're scared.
They're what?
They're scared.
Oh. I just go,
She sends a Morse code message.
You don't hear a response, and the whispering stops.
I'm gonna open the door slowly.
It's locked.
Does anyone have any lock-picking tools?
I mean, I do, but there's someone behind this door.
As they hear you ask for lockpicking tools, you hear them start to shove furniture in front of the door.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Lord Lemire's going to put on his sweetest voice and say, excuse me, I think we're lost. Can you help us with some directions?
Unless you're casting a spell, they won't believe you, as they probably witnessed you destroy all those bots.
I seem to have burned my map. Lost my map.
You don't hear a response back, but you still hear them moving furniture over.
What's the door made out of?
It's made out of wood.
Well, if this
Kind of
doesn't
wood.
work, I can just put the axe to it. You guys let me know what you want.
You hear more frantic furniture pulling.
Well,
I
don't
say
think
to-
that's going to help our situation.
I speak to the door and I say,
Hello, door.
people behind the door, we are not your enemy. You can come out. We will not hurt you.
You don't
Please
hear-
come out. You don't need to put things by the door.
He barges the door. He puts more stuff in front.
They are still scared for their safety and are still putting things in front to bar the door off.
That's gonna be me soon.
Thea just quietly takes out her lock-picking tools, crouches down, opens up her little leather case, and
Pocketbook.
starts picking which one she's going to use.
Mm-hmm.
It looks at the door, obviously picks the longer silver one, and tries to lockpick the door.
Okay, so you can make a lock-picking check.
Ah!
I think it's a cat behind that door.
Hey, there's no enemies there. There's cats there. What the hell?
18.
Okay, that is... It's not a very strong lock, but so you managed to pick it.
Okay. Does the door open from the inside or outside?
It opens from the inside.
So, towards them, not me?
Towards them, not you, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna slowly try to see how much wiggle room I have.
You don't have any wiggle room.
Okay.
Not budging.
Who is the beefiest person we have?
Ulrich, I think, or Borhill.
Probably.
Ulrich's
I'm gonna-
busy with the corpse. I don't know what he's
Yeah.
planning on
Well,
doing. I can go over.
okay. Well, I mean, Theo would just look at you.
Before
Okay.
any of this happens, Lorlamir's just gonna be, don't be afraid of us. We're your old friends. You've seen us here before. And I'm gonna cast Suggestion.
On someone you can't see.
Huh?
Don't
Can
you
that
see
work on
them?
someone you can't see?
Let me find out.
If it doesn't say, I'll just allow it. But
Never mind, I have to see them.
okay.
I speak to the door. And I say, have you guys been there a long time? Are you guys hungry? We have some food if you guys want it. Honestly, we will not hurt you. Please come out.
They are so scared. Their door just got unlocked, and Thea tried to open it. They're not responding.
All right, I'm gonna start moving stuff out of the way.
All right, so you
Maybe
can,
there's a reason why they're not responding.
You think they're hurt? Maybe
We'll see.
they're hurt. We should probably act swift to make sure that they're not hurt.
I agree.
All right.
are you gonna push on the door?
Yeah.
Okay, roll a strength check.
I will assist.
I will rage before doing that.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
You're gonna kill them with all the furniture.
Oh God. How do I do this again?
Reverse strength and check. It's exclamation mark
Yeah.
check strength add.
You could also shorthand it as well.
It's gonna be you soon.
Nope, not at all.
Okay, hold on, let me roll. Okay, it doesn't have a strength modifier, but he still beat that.
Oh wow.
So you guys see Corhill begin to push at the door. Corhill, you feel it. Something in your back just begins to hurt as you pull it out.
Old age.
Wow.
And as you do, you roll a performance check for us.
Yeah, see how bad you can pull. You can hide the herniated disc.
Hell yeah.
You
-1.
you try your best to maintain a straight face as you kind of bend back up and just begin to like take a few steps away from the door. And as you see Corhill as he faces you, you see one little beam of sweat as he looks a little in pain from that.
Yikes. It's been a while since I've done this.
Do I see what's happening?
Yeah, you are all there, and you
Okay.
just see this door not budging.
So I see Corhill fail to open the door.
That's the important part.
Can I just charge straight at it?
Yeah. I guess make a strength check.
Oh, by the way, I'm still exhausted, so I have like disadvantage on that.
Okay.
What is this group?
Everyone's just fucking tired and old.
Hold on.
Hey, don't speak for me.
Gelasian's full of energy. New member.
+3.
I'm still
Oh
young
my
and
God.
spry, alright?
Holy shit. This guy's really strong right now. Okay. So, Ulrich, you see this weak, measly man try to move the door, so you're like, I could do much better. And you just charge without saying a word to your party, still holding Vieshro on your shoulder. As you do, you collide with the door, and it closes more somehow. As a natural one. Oh
Okay.
god.
Yeah, you
Alright.
did better.
Let me try this. Let me get at this door.
Before,
I'm not gonna get
do you
advantage.
see it before? Oh.
Oh, oh wait, well it's gold on. Never mind.
No, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, I haven't updated my thing.
I have to update. Hold up.
Man,
You could just change whatever your strength is.
Yeah,
to
just
that.
add whatever to 19. I mean, that's pretty
It's a
cool.
-1, so an 18.
oh dear God.
The door throws you back.
On an 18?
Yeah.
You become the
18.
door.
Hold on, let me roll again.
Even sorry, Sky is actually talking to you.
Okay, so Lausian, that was a strength check?
Yeah.
Okay. So Lausian tries his luck. It's been about 5 minutes of this. Lausian's like, alright, I'm gonna take over. So your new friend opens up the door forcefully, and you hear the furniture begin to go along the wooden floor. And you get
Good
about...
sound.
That was a really good.
That was a good. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good job,
Thank
dude.
you. And you get about 3 inches of space, and the door begins to close again as they're trying to push back.
Ow! Ow!
Can I help him to push it open?
Put your foot
so
through.
Make a check with advantage, Sky.
A strength check?
Oh,
Yeah.
Rick, put your face in there.
No, put
Oh, come on,
Veshro
there's
in the
room.
middle. Put Veshro.
No, don't put it.
Oh
Don't.
boy.
All right, Sky, you add your strength, and you manage to push the door. And at this point, you see inside. It's a pitch black room, so the light's coming from your room, and it illuminates a bit inside. And you see, you get a quick glance. Only Sky sees this, but Sky, you see what appears to be some kind of young teenage boy on the other side of the door.
Just one?
One, and you're not sure. It's such a quick glance that you don't see anyone else.
She's only concerned because she ordered 2.
I
I
better
gotta get my
get,
money back.
I better get
Guys, like, I
like
have 7 gold.
Young teenage boy, huh?
Oh boy.
Girls, we gotta kick some ass.
What is that from?
I don't want to know.
I found
I
that
don't
last
wanna know.
week as well. Somehow it was relevant last week and this week.
I speak to the young boy.
Oh,
Mhm.
Oh, little boy.
This is Sky. She is not as creepy or as selfish as I would not usually share this gold. Okay?
we're all aware.
Oh my
Sky's like the anti-Eve. She's a freaking priest. Okay. All right. I say, it's okay, young man. We won't hurt you. We swear. We just want to make sure you're okay. Please just let us in.
All right, make a persuasion check at disadvantage.
Can't persuade the young boy.
You know you shouldn't try to persuade young boys, right?
That's illegal.
You see him reach into. He's wearing. You take a better look, and he's wearing a lot nicer clothes than most young men. His clothes are very clean. His face is also very clean too. So you know that he's not some kind of like street rat.
Street rat.
He reaches into his vest and pulls out a revolver.
What the fuck?
And he aims it right at you, but when you say that, he pauses for a moment and he says, "Please get back. Just leave us alone."
Us?
He doesn't respond.
Are you guys hurt? We could help you. We have some healing.
Hey,
and we
Candy.
have food.
and all we want to do is help.
We are fine. Just take whatever you want and leave us.
Why would you want to stay in this room?
Because you're out there.
We really promise we won't hurt you.
What are you even doing here? You know where you are, right?
He doesn't respond. And he says again, just leave.
Did you help build this?
He doesn't respond again.
Are you worried about the people that were on the outside?
Wait, what'd you say?
Are you worried about the people that were on the outside that was in this space?
You killed all of my bots.
Spots. Ah, so you did create this.
You're not normal folk if you could destroy all of them.
I'll give you that much. That's quite true.
Yeah, especially Ulrich.
Yep. Oh, sorry. You heard that? Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad.
I have a question for you. Do you want to do good in this world?
Yes, and I'll do it in here, where I'm alive.
But you can continue to live out here too. You don't need to restrict yourself to a room.
I also do know a couple of good folk who love them a good gadget. Who's actually trying to do some good. You see your little project here, known as Project Colossus, funny enough. Not the greatest. Not meant for good.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I start to describe Letty and Nettie.
Do you know that that's not Project Colossus? Project Colossus is the giant mech. That's yeah. The two that
I thought those were part of that.
No, they were just guarding the one of the pieces. But the boy is saying that he made the bots,
Letty
but
and Nettie.
yeah, but he probably had something to do with the mech.
Okay.
How did you know about that? Who are you?
We're here to do some good.
I asked who you are.
Your
well, my name is
father.
Thea. I don't usually introduce myself to a door, so...
Wait a minute, Thea?
Yeah.
From the Misfits.
Mm-hmm.
The door willingly opens, and you guys see... Thea, make a perception check with advantage.
That's a good thing you said advantage. $23.
Okay. So Thea, you recognize this young man's face, though it's hard to put a finger on where you may have seen him before. And you think suddenly, or you think back to your first visit to Belkarth when the Misfits were an entirely different group of members. And suddenly a distinct memory of Celica attempting to broker an alliance between Itramos and Belkarth with the Council comes to your mind. And you remember seeing this boy standing with the Council there, beside the Spy Master. And again in the war room, when the leaders of the rebellion were coming up with a battle plan. So you remember this to be Bartholomew Greymane, the son of the Spy Master.
Oh,
And
no
inside,
way.
you see another young girl begin to walk forward, and you see Celica Colthorn.
Holy shit, Celica!
Sophia Colthorn. Wrong one.
Holy shit!
Oh, never mind. You're the other one.
But you see striking resemblances to her.
Oh, Sophia.
Hello. We weren't expecting you.
Were we
Did you
interrupted?
wed already? Did we miss the wedding?
No, that's in a few more days.
Okay. We've been a little busy. I'm sure you've heard.
Why were you guys locked in a room together?
Why were you destroying my mechs?
Shouldn't you be waiting till after the wedding to be locked in a room together?
I was just showing her some of my inventions.
Just
Showing her what exactly? Sorry.
Some of my inventions.
What is that from?
Don't want to know.
Laura Lemire's gonna ask, how much do you know about this iron that you've been working with?
Nothing.
Knowing that I've crossed paths with him and heard him speak, and I've been introduced to him many a times, can I do an insight check?
Yeah, you can.
A natural 20.
Okay,
Holy
so you
shit,
know he's
I'm really
lying.
insightful.
So you know he's lying.
Ah.
Why you always
Why the fuck lying?
What's his name again?
Bartholomew.
Bartholomew. Bartholomew, you know you're lying.
I don't know anything about it.
Okay, but I know a couple things about you, and I've seen you enough to know when you're full of shit.
Also, lying's not good with the gods. You don't want their wrath.
We haven't heard from the gods. And
Maybe it's because you've been in a warehouse.
Hiding.
Doing important work.
Important work.
But if that's the case, why is Sophia here?
She's also putting it in.
Important work.
I glance around to see if there's a bed in this room.
I look at Sophia and Bartholomew to see if their bodies are disheveled.
You are echoing.
They have 2 beds in there.
Oh.
And a workstation.
Are they side by side?
Yeah,
like one mega bed?
You see that they've been playing Fort, and you see them put together and kind of held up as like a little tent.
It's not the only tent.
Playing Ford, huh?
Playing Fortnite, yeah.
Yeah, playing Fortnite.
Looking like a chug jug.
Buzz buzz.
Where's this buzzing coming from?
His tent.
Oh boy.
So, let me ask you again. This dark iron. What do you know about it?
Make a. Are you trying to intimidate him?
Yeah.
Can I help her?
Yeah.
Girl just stands behind me.
That's her bodyguard.
I just stand behind Thea and cross my arms.
Ooh.
Okay, so make an intimidation check with advantage.
$14. 19. Dang.
So you see him tense up a bit. So it's a powerful ore.
I start to climb on one of the desks or something he has moved so I could sit down and cross my legs and just look at him.
I examine the bed for stains.
Ew.
Oh. Wait, do you go in there? There's
gosh.
Me?
No Sky.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you begin to hop over furniture, and you hop in. It's dark in there, so you can't really see anything.
What is this music? Why am I gonna get jumped or something?
It's a giant semen.
Is it freaking haunted? Damn.
So he looks to the part. He's like, "Well, I'm assuming you know about Project Colossus."
Mm-hmm. I sure do.
My mother plans to sell weapons overseas.
To whom?
He stays silent.
Can I take out a torch to see the?
Before she even does that, I just what is the closest thing beside me right now?
Some parts, some debris from Corhill's axe going through the wall.
Is there something larger?
What are you looking for?
Something that I can cast light on.
Yeah, I mean, you could grab like one of the parts. Just say it's a giant tube.
Okay. I grab a giant tube and I hand it to Corhill, who's conveniently behind me and much, much taller. And then I cast light.
Okay. So Sky, you can now see in the room. There's no stains.
That's all she cares about.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Good to know. But do I see anything else in the room since it's like lit now?
Out of wedlock. Oh.
You see a bunch of half-created inventions on the work shed or workbench. You hear the boy raise his revolver again. Hey, stay away from those.
What is she on? Sorry? The bed?
She was looking through the bed. Now she's kind of eyeing the workbench.
Ah.
Is the workbench also codenamed for bed?
No.
I mean no disrespect, young Sir Bartholomew. I only was examining your fort.
He's like, okay.
She's a really weird one. It's fine. She's harmless. So, as we were saying, who is she selling these weapons to?
Can't say.
Can't say or won't say?
Can't.
Why can't you?
Why don't you ask my mother about this?
Well, seems like your mother's been very busy.
She's a little far as well.
And
Well,
also,
I won't tell you.
Right. How about you, Sophia? Do you know what's going on here?
He looks back to Sophia. Don't say anything.
Now, I'm sure your sister wouldn't approve of this.
Alright, roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Mama Thea coming in at... Oh, what's that? What's a 14? Is that persuasion?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not that great. 16.
She takes a minute, and her eyebrows kind of furrow, and against Bartholomew's wishes, she says, Su Chen, someone named Su Chen.
Does that name sound familiar to me?
Doesn't sound familiar to you, it sounds familiar to Sky.
Yeah.
The plot.
I look alarmed by hearing that name. I don't think I would hide it.
How is it that the spy master knows Su Chen? What is Su Chen planning?
Who is Su Chen?
Yeah, who is Su Chen?
He
Bartholomew.
is someone I know from Hiroshima.
Bartholomew sighs, and he says, "He's just a buyer. We don't know much about him, but he was interested in these dark iron weapons."
I look to Sky. And why would he want such volatile weapons? Sky, I asked you.
Sky's controller disconnected.
Put in more batteries.
Oh.
Sorry, I was just writing something down. But, so Brendan, my backstory has changed a lot when it comes to Su Chen. I'm a little confused on where I'm at with Su Chen right now.
So you know that he betrayed your temple.
Isn't he
but
also an old mentor and lover of mine?
of your sister.
Huh?
Of your sister, but he did
Oh.
he did train you as well.
Yeah, he was my old mentor.
Trained you in the bedroom.
Orle, this episode.
we're gonna fucking restrict it on YouTube. Holy shit. Demonetization, here we come.
Yeah. And so we had a relationship with my sister, was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I tell the party
He betrayed our temple and my temple in Hiroshima. He was the one who was responsible for stealing the artifact that I came into these lands to retrieve. And he betrayed all of the teachings that he had learned at the temple. I've been trying to find Su Chen.
Remind me again what your artifact was again?
It was the staff that the Pirate King used.
Yeah.
You and I were very close once. It's sad to know that he's dealing in weapons now, and he's gone off the path.
So, when are you due to deliver these weapons? And
I don't
looked
know
at
that
him.
much.
Where are the weapons?
Some are stored here in this warehouse, but others are stored in other places. The majority is here, though.
Can I see one?
Look around you at the crates.
Am I sitting on a crate?
If you pulled one up, yeah, you open up the crate and you see many guns.
Is it only firearms that I see?
You open up a few crates and you see things like armor, explosives, other firearms.
I touched one of the guns.
All right, make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. That's not that great.
If Lorlemire, sorry, I was AFK until now. If Lorlemire knew that there was dark iron involved, I would have cast counter charm, and I would have hummed a song.
Okay, like before Thea touched it.
Yeah, like before, like if I knew that there were dark iron weapons in the crates, I would have just hummed a counter charm.
Remind me, does that just like it has to have been cast on someone, right? Like freeze them from the spell?
If I use it before, it Hold on. Gain ability to use musical notes or words of power to disrupt mind-influencing effects. As an action, you can start a performance that lasts until the end of your turn. During that time, you and any friendly creatures within 30 feet of you have advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. A creature must be able to hear you to gain this benefit. The performance ends early if you are incapacitated or silenced, or if you voluntarily end it.
Okay, so Thea, you could roll with advantage.
Okay, that's really good. Because I would have gotten a 7.
Lord Lemire joined the party just in time.
Yeah.
Ooh, 17.
Okay. So you feel your mind briefly. You feel some kind of whisper. And do you speak deep speech?
Talking to me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No?
I'm assuming
you...
that's not. It's called deep speech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay. So you hear what sounds just like...
but
Hmm?
if I hear it and I don't understand it, am I able to cast comprehend languages?
It's so brief because Lord Lemire kind of dispelled it. But you hear what sounds like maddening gibberish for just a second.
Oh.
And you feel almost as if like your mind gets taken from you for a moment, but you're back in control.
Interesting.
You also notice that once the counter charm occurs, the gun itself begins to crack.
Ah. I look to his face and hers. Are they shocked, surprised? Do they expect this?
You see that they're... Sophia doesn't really know what's going on, but Bartholomew looks a little bit concerned.
How did you create these weapons without coming under its spell?
You have to fight the temptations.
And do you possibly think that every single person who's going to wield one of these weapons or don that armor will be fighting that temptation?
They make their choice for their country.
I speak to both of them and I say, "Where is Su Chen? Where does he go to pick up the weapons?"
He sends somebody, but I'm not sure where he actually is.
Who is the person he sends?
I don't know. I don't know that much about it.
Who do you know that can tell us that much about it?
My mother?
Is there not a space where they usually meet?
Not that I know. I'm not that involved. I usually just stay here. I just craft the parts for the mechs.
Can I tell if he's being truthful about that?
Yeah, you don't even have to roll an insight check, but he's telling the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I look to Lorimir. It spoke in a language I couldn't understand, and I wasn't able to cast anything. If I come under its charm, can you pull me out?
Good question. Let me think onto a dice cloud.
Lorimir just daydreams off.
I believe I can, but I can't be too sure unless I see the ability firsthand.
Well, it'd be coming out of this.
Would I know about like mind control effects being like magical, or would they be something else?
I don't know, it really depends. So you're trying to it'd be your spell, huh?
She's just asking me if I'd be able to take her out of like a mind control effect, but would I know if a mind control effect would include, like, would be considered magic? Because I can dispel magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for the sake of this, I'd say I'd say for since it's like such a brief amount of time where Thea would be taken under the influence of this, like you could dispel it. But I think for someone who's really far gone, like that torturer that you encountered, he's probably like his brain's already warped, kind of thing.
Right. Okay. But it's like a magical thing still, right?
Yeah, let's just say it is, so it's not too complicated.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can get you out of it.
Okay.
Near positive, I'd say.
I'm assuming the room here is pretty like dirty. There's like soot and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. I lean down and I pick up a little bit of the dirt. And in my bag, I just sprinkle some salt and just rub that on my hand and like sprinkle it off and cast comprehend languages.
Okay. And then you go back into your spell.
And I touch one of the weapons.
Okay. So do you willingly give your mind to the ore? Okay. So again, you feel that your sort of spirit is ripped out from your body for a moment. And in this time, you just see all black around you, and you just hear a voice, a very soothing voice. It's very convincing. You just hear, "Hello, young one."
Hi.
Such mystery. You hold a great power within you. An old friend of mine powers you and clings you to this world.
I don't think I know who you are.
Ah, but you will. And in this amount of time outside of this, you guys see Thea. The gun is now restored. The crack kind of repairs itself. You see Thea's eyes begin to glow purple, and as she raises her gun, she points it at the Spymaster's son. And Thea, you can make a shot.
Can I jump in front?
Thea, no!
I say it's so sudden that no one really... Like, you can have a reaction, but you can't really move. So, Lord Lemire, if you want to try, and if you have anything to cast as a reaction. I don't know if you can.
Can I also see about casting a reaction?
Yep. Both of you can.
This is gonna be a sex.
Let's see. Reaction. It has to specifically be a reaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
What would you say about cantrips that are already prepared? I'm assuming no.
Unless it says reaction on it. I don't know if there's actually a spell for it. For a reaction.
I don't think there is.
Why don't I have counterspell? Do you not get that as a bard, or did I just forget to take it?
I'm not sure.
I thought we made this plan based on counterspell.
No, I have dispel magic, which is an action, not a reaction.
Ah, I see.
So I can't do anything.
Okay, so... Oh wait, no, Sophia doesn't have any magic. Okay, if no one has counterspell, then make an attack roll at
Wait, is it the gun that's like shooting? It's not magic.
I'm shooting the gun.
But it is
I am
a weapon.
the loaded gun.
Okay, I have deflect missiles. So I can use my reaction to deflect it.
You're currently at the workshop, though, or the workbench, which is a little far away. I'd say it's so sudden, like Thea literally is still, and then she just grabs, like she just raises the gun and shoots, kind of thing.
But it's kind of like fine if it's a ranged weapon. I can deflect ranged weapon attacks.
I think that's only if it's being targeted at you.
Okay. Never mind.
All right, so I will roll to attack.
Mm-hmm. You could roll a disadvantage because you're not proficient in firearms.
Okay.
and you just add your dexterity as well.
Fuck. At disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh my god, they're both the same fucking thing. Does a 19 hit?
Oh,
Definitely
boy.
hits.
Oh, he did.
Okay. So you guys see Thea quickly raise the gun and fire, and as it does, it pierces the young man, and he just flies back from the power of the firearm. You see the gunpowder just like nothing like you've ever seen. You've never seen firearms this powerful. And he flies across the room and slams straight into the wall. And you see him gurgling blood from coming out of the mouth.
Oh god.
I'm gonna rush over to him and tend to his wounds.
I also am going to rush over and tend to his
I'm going to dispel magic.
Okay. And that just basically gets rid of it, right? Cool.
Depends on the level of spell. I might have to roll if it's above, if it's fourth level or higher.
Okay. I'd say in this case it would be over 4th level.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll. So the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay.
And I rolled... Sorry, 1 second. I haven't played this character in a long time.
All good?
A 16. So as long as it's a 6th level spell or lower, it's good.
Okay, I'd say that saves it, so it gets rid of the effect, and Thea, you instantly realize what's happening. Because it was only 1 round of this, that's all you hear before you're taken out of this trance. And you realize what you've done, and you drop the gun.
Are we having any success in helping out Bartholomew here?
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
I have a healer's kit.
Get to healing.
So Thea, why don't you roll? Just roll 2d10.
Immediately, Lorlamir is going to cast Leomund's tiny hut, so nobody can scry us.
Okay.
9.
9 altogether. Oh,
Yeah.
plus your dexterity.
Oh, 9. 13.
Let me see how much health this dude actually has.
Hopefully at least 15.
He's a soft child.
Okay, so he heals a 6. Nice.
Okay. So luckily he just falls unconscious. Lausian, you quickly run over and heal him in time, and you see his eyes open again, and he gasps for air in disbelief.
Steady, son, steady.
What just... Did you shoot me?
Hey, buddy. No, you were dreaming.
Before he finishes his sentence, I look at him. I did. And that was for what? The country? Is that what you had said?
You're crazy.
No, you are. You're making weapons that you don't even know what they actually do. You're giving these out for the country, you said, to win some fight. And that they make their own choices, and they should be strong enough. Well, not everyone will be. And I know you quite well. I know her relatively well enough, but I know her sister well enough to not do anything stupid and rash. What do you think someone will do with these weapons? What do you think you'll accomplish? What good do you think?
Also, you might get shot at more. I mean, not by us, of course, by the people who have no control, and you wouldn't want that.
What is wrong with you guys?
I was just merely proving your point.
Can you not see the error in your own ways?
We're only going to use them if we need to.
You're missing the point. You
Lorlamir's
can't control your own mind when you're using these.
Lorlamir's gonna beckon everybody to the living room. Have a seat, guys. We're in a new hut, by the way.
Okay.
Hut.
Sophia helps him up, and together they go into this living room. And he sits and he continues. Listen, I don't want to get shot again. I'll tell you the rest of what I know. The dark iron was just regular iron until a couple months ago. I don't know what happened, but for some reason it turned really powerful. And then it started controlling people's minds, and we didn't know what to do. But it was very powerful. It was amplified. But we made enough for our soldiers before it turned into this dark iron. And we refer to them as the lost dogs, but some soldiers have their mind warped by the dark iron and are wandering the streets, and we're just trying to find them all.
And you hope to give many of these to a person you don't know.
Listen, that war that we fought and we won for you was very expensive. We need money.
At the cost of people's lives?
We've lost a lot in the Iltrosian Reach. War after war. And this war's no different. Did you see how many airships we lost fighting?
But can you not see you'll also still lose more citizens? They may be there in body, but their minds will be gone, and not only that, they might end up causing more destruction and killing more people. It's not worth it just to have capital.
As I mentioned, we're not going to give them to everybody. Only when we really need to.
But a really need you moment could result in catastrophic deaths.
Listen, you're speaking to me like I have lots of influence over the council of my mother.
But you do, for you're the one who helped build these bots and are helping to create weapons. Do you not see how much power and influence you have? You're about to marry into another kingdom with Sophia. You have a lot more power than you think.
He just takes a big sigh.
I walk up to him and I want to make sure I look at him straight in the eyes. Now I'm going to ask you. Let's pretend that tomorrow there is no spy master. What do you do? How do you reign?
I don't know.
Is it by protecting a kingdom, by using its people to become lost dogs?
No.
Will you sacrifice your own people for your own cause, for your own coin?
No.
Do you support your mother because you have no choice?
Look, you could have any opinion about her, but she's lost a lot.
And she'll lose more if you continue this way.
I'll talk to her, but I'm not sure what else I could do.
You can take a stand along with your new wife, Sophia. You are the next generation, and you guys can rule and rule differently and better than those before you, with having your citizens in the forefront of your mind. Sophia, I know you don't want this. I don't know you well, but I can just tell.
She nods and he just takes a moment. Look, whatever you do decide to do with this information, my mother's not a bad person. She just wants what's best for Belkarth. And as he says that, you guys hear the sounds of two individuals chattering coming from outside.
I put my hand up so everyone can stay quiet.
I don't think that they can hear us. We can only hear them. 1 second, let me just look at my tiny hut. Spell.
Oh, yeah.
Can move through freely. All other creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and other magical effects can't extend to... Okay, so they could probably see it if they open the door, but they can't come in.
Okay, but you guys they can't hear you?
They can. I would imagine they can hear us. It doesn't say anything about that.
Okay. So, what do you guys do? You guys hear 2 people coming. Their voices begin to get louder as they seem to be walking with purpose towards the warehouse.
I look to him and cast message, and I point my finger obviously to him, and I whisper, "Who are they?" He can respond to me in a whisper that only I can hear.
You hear back, "I don't know."
Can I see another way out of here other than the way we came?
You do see a trapped door.
I show everyone where the trapdoor is.
I whisper once more, "If we leave and you stay, will you be safe?"
I don't know who those people are.
Then I suggest you come with us.
He gets up and grabs Sophia's hand. But you hear from outside. "You see? The guard bots posted outside are gone for you. It could be another one of those lost dogs."
Did you say Freya?
Faria.
Oh, Freya.
Yeah, and Thea, you would recognize that name as one of the council members.
Is this the council member I didn't like?
You only didn't like the spy master.
Ah, okay. So I signal everyone to wait. Because I don't have to see them, I can simply point to a creature within range and whisper the message. I do it to not Freya, but the other version of Freya.
Okay.
You can't cast spells through the tiny hut. So you'd have to step outside.
Okay, I step outside. Then I cast a message.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Thea. Remember Thea? The Misfits. I start describing my long blue hair that smells like the ocean, and
You hear back, yes, I remember you. I'm kind of busy right now.
Looking for a lost dog? Woof woof.
How do you know that?
And then I open the door.
Okay, so you see Faria. She's guarded, or she has 2 guardsmen carrying rifles ready to fire. Instinctively, they each raise their rifles, but she puts her hand up to signal them to stop. She wears many layers of black pelts overlapping each other, as she seemingly is not accustomed to the cold winters of Valen yet. The skin you do see is dark, with arms covered in tattoos. You remember she recently romantically entangled with your friend Celica. And she looks to her 2 guards and raises one finger. One moment. And you recognize beside those guards, is Goldtooth, which was the man that recognized you on the at the train station.
Ah.
And she asks, "What are you doing here?"
Caught wind of a few interesting things. came to check it out. Plus, I wanted to see how my good friend Sophia was doing. You are to be wed in a few days.
You hear a telepathic message to you from Faria. This is one of the Spy Master's spies.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be heading out soon, and honestly, as soon as I knew that she was around here, I had to go see her. Plus, I need to make sure that I wrote to Celica that her sister was doing well. You know how these things are.
What are you doing in the warehouse? Asks Goldtooth.
Well, my little birdies told me that she was walking around here. Also, what are you doing here? This is but an empty warehouse from what I can see.
This is where we store weapons. We heard a gunshot, and all of our guard bots seem to be missing.
Have I seen a guard bot before I came into this place?
Yeah, so you remember them escorting you guys inside before you guys destroyed them all.
No. Before I came into this place. Before the warehouse.
Probably you've seen them around the city.
Are those the things that are roaming around the city?
Yes, but we have many stationed here.
Okay, well, they're certainly not here.
I know they were here because I put them here this morning.
Okay, well, I guess go look for them. I don't know what you want me to do about that.
Then let us check the warehouse then.
Sure. Do you want me to come with you? Like, is it an invitation?
Please. And he raises a gun at you. Walk forward.
I put my hand on my hips, but as I do that, I point my finger to not Freya, but Freya.
Mm-hmm.
Friend or foe?
You hear back, it would look weird if he's dead.
Fuck. I whisper back to her. Alright, well, I can certainly come with you since you're being so diplomatic. I would love to know what the Spy Master would think of this, though. What are you doing pointing at a gun at me, who...
I saw you going to the mine, and now Grunja is dead. This is all the evidence we need to put you behind bar.
I take a step forward. Tell me that one more time. Tell me how you think that I'm going to be moseying around Grunja.
And as he opens his mouth to speak, you hear a gunshot coming from Furia behind him. And blood just kind of splatters all over you from his head. And she's like, well, that was very risky. What are you doing in this warehouse?
Well, in that room over there, that part was true. And I open the door. Come out, wherever you are.
You guys.
Lorelei will come out, and then the spell will get dispelled.
She quickly looks around, sighs for a second, and I figured it would be you. Goldtooth mentioned that you arrived in Belkarth unannounced. This will not look good, but maybe it doesn't need to be you. And she kind of looks to Vieshra's burnt corpse. why not say that he came in and killed Goldtooth, destroyed all the bots, and he died in the process.
To be honest, that's kind of what I was banking on.
And then she looks to the two guards and puts a coin purse in each of their hands.
Lord Lemire is going to take the shadow of Goldtooth.
Okay. They get freaked out, but she looks back and just laughs.
Don't worry, don't worry. Just keeping it for later.
Go tell the spy master that the intruder was dealt with, and that Goldtooth is no more. And the guards quickly go. What are we going to do about him? And she points to Bartholomew.
That's up to him to decide. You're a grown man.
I suggest you come with us. It'll probably be safer.
I can't. I don't know what my mother would do if I'm gone.
Well,
Plus, the wedding is in a few days.
Yeah, we could keep you safe till then.
Although it might be suspicious if he is somewhere far away from his mother.
Gotta live your own life sometime, bucko. I'm gonna pat him on the back.
Look, I suggest you guys leave.
If there comes a time where we meet again, I hope you know what you want. Because if it's in your mother's footsteps that you're walking, I don't think the next time we see each other will be quite pleasant.
This one wasn't very pleasant either. He points to the gunshot wound in his chest.
Yeah, so can you imagine the next time? And whatever wound or hurt or pain he has, I simply just put my hand on his chest or wherever I shot him and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay. So you guys leave the warehouse. And just before you guys leave, Freya mentions to you, I'm going to want to discuss this with the first engineer.
What's their name again?
Oh, wait, the first engineer?
Yeah.
Edwin.
Edwin. Oh, Edwin!
I'm assuming you tell her all about the Dark Iron, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Listen, you wouldn't believe it, but the Spy Master does have eyes everywhere. However, most of her spies will be around the wedding itself. During the wedding, I feel like we should infiltrate her room and find any documents that she might have.
I like the sound of that.
Listen, we'll come up with some kind of plan. Do you have anywhere that is safe to meet?
I tell her about a place that's safe to meet. I'm assuming I have one.
Okay, so you mentioned that your quartermaster in your ship, Gwen, has a tavern that her father, Silas, owns in Hop Haven District.
Okay, I tell her that. I tell her the code word is caw.
She grins.
While we're all here, maybe I should figure out what Goldtooth knew.
All right.
And I pull the shadow out of my pocket.
So Goldtooth knows that Grunja was killed, and he knows that the Spy Master assumes it's you guys. and that she's coming back to the city tonight.
Do I know anything that'll help us infiltrate her room?
Not so much infiltrate or like help infiltrate, but you have a warning that she has a cat that is often in her room, and she can essentially scry into the cat's eyes when it's alerted by something.
Is it a real cat?
It's a real cat, yeah.
Okay. I'll relay all that information to everybody. And then I'll turn back into Lord Lemire.
Okay.
I also think whatever has infused itself into the ore is a lot more dangerous than the spy master herself. Something spoke to me. I would recognize the language since I could comprehend it, right? Yeah. Deep speech, is that what you called it?
Mm-hmm.
It used deep speech.
I don't know what that is, but we'll talk about it. How about tomorrow night?
Okay.
At midnight. Got it?
All right. Make sure you go up to the tavern maid, of course, and just tell her the code word, and she'll grab us from the back.
All right. And she mimics caw. Okay.
Was the tavern called Midnight's Corset, or what was it called?
The dropped anchor.
Midnight's Corset?
I don't know. I heard like something weird, and I was like, all right.
Okay.
Okay. Going to a club.
Midnight Corset, let's go. Woo, 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 woo.
All right, so you guys leave the warehouse. Pretty late in the night now, but you remember where the dropped anchor is. And I'm assuming you guys go there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so you all pay a visit to the dropped anchor. You enjoy free ale and food with your crewmates. Let me just switch the music.
Oh, this is too sad for that.
Lord Lemire is going to be playing the fiddle as well.
All right.
Is that like...
Wait. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. Okay. So, as I was mentioning, you guys enjoy free ale and food with your crewmates, joking and laughing about the things you all did during the Kinfire season. You notice Gwen writing in her journal and looking irritated until she finally bursts. Where is Captain Mimi?
Is that the little pixie?
Can you remind me, did no one tell Gwen?
No one told Gwen.
Well, Mimi made the captain, so that would be your responsibility.
Hey, Gwen.
Yes.
Here, let me just go get you a fresh pint, and we have a couple things to discuss. And I go get some ale, and I plant myself right beside her, and I'm going to look at her, put my hand on her shoulder. Relax, Gwen. Everything is fine. We're gonna work through this. But I do have some news to share.
Okay.
Mimi's gone.
Like dead?
No, not like into the void.
Oh.
They have not gone into the Shadowlands.
Phew. Where
But they're
did
going to
Mimi
be
go?
staying beside a tree for the foreseeable future. Something about another pixie being a tree and other pixies being around trees. I don't quite understand their culture. But I was appointed captain. Now. That's me.
She kind of puts her face in her hands for a minute. And she just chugs the drink and then slams it onto the countertop, which kind of gets everybody's attention in the tavern.
I push another pint forward to her and move away the empty one.
As you do, Gwen says, "Okay, Thea's captain now." And then you just hear from a few people, but they look kind of confused and kind of look to you, Thea.
Boromir will start saying, "Speech! Speech! Speech!"
Speech! And then Bran kind of chimes in, "Speech!"
I give Bran the dirtiest eyes I can. Snake eyes. All of the snake eyes.
He just gives you a thumbs up.
I shake off my, I don't know, pants or whatever, and stand up. I look to the barmaid. How much? I know that we're getting free booze, but how much would it be to get, like, I don't know, a shot of whatever hard liquor they have? 'Cause that won't be free, I imagine.
Yep, it'd be free.
Oh. I look to the barmaid. What do they have on display?
Rum.
What's her name?
Barbara.
Streisand.
Barbara! The finest rum you have.
Oh, it's very expensive. And she looks to Gwen, and then Gwen looks to you.
So I plan on paying this out of my pocket, not out of the I don't know, Chip's money.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's 80 gold.
Okay.
For a shot.
Per shot?
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! How many
And
do we have?
I'll tell you why when you drink it.
How many do we have? How many people do we have?
Is Thea getting lit?
The you want to get one for the whole crew?
How many do we have on crew? I don't even know what.
You have like at least 30 people.
Holy shit!
If you want to get like a regular rum, because this one's magical, but if you want to get a regular one, let's just say that you spend like 50 gold altogether for everyone to have a shot. Actually, that's way too much. Let's do 30.
You're just like, get me the most expensive rum you have. It's 80 gold a shot. Get me a moderately priced rum.
Okay. I'll get everyone a good rum.
Mm-hmm.
Who are the ranks on the ship that we have? So we have Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
And who are the other?
So you haven't appointed a second mate yet?
We haven't?
No.
Okay, well that's the problem.
Because it was you before.
Oh god.
The pressure.
but I could tell you the other ranks before you make a decision.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's Gwen, that's the quartermaster. Sky is the bosun of the ship. Berwin is your cook. Randall's the master gunner.
The hell about me?
It was before
Master Nutter.
I think that's everybody.
Sky
who got a
does
roll.
something with the what?
She's the bosun, so she's like, she manages the sails.
Yeah. Okay.
I bet you need a lookout though, don't you?
Oh yeah, I think you do.
Yeah, I like I look out for enemies, I guess.
Hmm.
I thought the bosun is the sails. Is sails or lookout?
Because you can't be sales and lookout.
Yeah.
Sky would, I imagine, would just manage the sails.
Okay, that's fine.
Hell, if y'all need this lookout,
So
I
lookout.
got you. I got you.
What other boat ranks are there?
I think it's just the first mate left.
First mate
Mm-hmm.
and a second mate.
Mm-hmm. If you want one.
First mate. And Gwen does what? She handles the finances, essentially.
Yep, inventory, and she also drives the ship.
Oh,
Sails
cool.
it.
Drives the ship.
Drives the ship.
Sails.
Skirt, skirt.
Gwen. Okay.
Bless.
Thank you.
Ulrich would never go anywhere near Thea's ranking. Somehow also makes a character that my character hates.
It's the same thing in both campaigns, surprisingly.
Yeah. I don't remember so much because we haven't played in like 7 years. What is Lucian's strength?
Who's Lucian?
Laucian?
Laucian.
Sorry. I've confused all of your names.
What's my strength?
Yeah. What do you do?
I'm a ranger.
Ranger.
Yeah.
Perfect. Rangers love to look. I point to you. I shall appoint you the lookout.
Well, I can't say it was the role that I would have gone for, but thank you.
It's the role exactly you would have gone for. Don't lie to me.
Oh, no.
Lucian.
In any case, I'll head to my post.
We're not on the ship right now.
In any case, I'll wait.
I've made a grave error.
I mean, I stepped away for a second, so I came back and we're talking about boats.
As the lookout, I am here to inform you we are in fact not on a boat.
Thanks, Laucian.
And I point to Bran, you bastard. You'll be my first mate.
I'll do it. Thanks, Captain.
Is it weird? It's weird now, isn't it?
It is very weird. But I'll get used to it. Captain.
Aye, Captain.
Ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
And because I need someone who won't. I need another reasonable brain on that list. And I look to Corhill.
Who's AFK?
You look at Coral.
he's emanating joy and excitement right now. Can't you hear? He's just vibrating with excitement.
Lucas said he had to go take care of some stuff like 40 minutes ago.
True.
Cool.
Right.
Isn't there still also like another pirate person Ash's character. I mean, she can't really speak for it, but
Aster.
yeah.
I mean, we have other people, but these are the people that
Have like
Thea
a
would have
specific
picked.
role. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we'll put a pin on Corhill. But I do buy the $80 shot for Gwen.
80 gold. Oh,
Yeah.
holy.
Gwen, Bran, Sky, Randall. I imagine Corhill won't decline it, so Corhill and Thausian.
Oh. What is that? How many people was that?
In total, it'll be 8. Because I'd obviously get one for myself.
So you bring a heavy coin purse. So 640 gold altogether. However, everyone who drinks it, you notice that your skin becomes like almost perfect. Your hair becomes perfect. Suddenly those who were shy become charismatic. For the next hour, your appearance is you have advantage on any charisma checks for flirting or things like that, or persuasion, and essentially you guys have 20 charisma for the next hour.
Oh, baby!
Plus 5 to your charisma rolls for the next hour if you need them.
Hey Karen, look at what I just wrote in Discord.
Ooh, romance. Romance. Okay.
You said for the next hour, right?
Yeah. Which is a perfect thing that I did, because now I can give my speech with full confidence and have many charisma.
Many charisma, no
many
fear.
charisma.
Much love.
Well, crew, I don't know all of you well, but I'm sure I will. I'm excited to what sales we'll have in the future, and I'm excited to see how our name becomes something. What's our did Mimi change our name, or are we still known as the
You guys are the Misfits now.
Okay.
But did we change I think we changed
the boat name.
The boat name.
Like
I think
the crew
it's
name.
I think it's called the Phoenix or something like that.
Yeah, so you changed the sail to a Phoenix, and you guys are
that was the old boat. So right now we have a temp boat.
Yeah. The Kelkrieg's fixing your ship still.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, it's still the Phoenix because that's still our boat.
Yeah, roll a persuasion check with advantage then, and plus 5 charisma.
Sure. I raise my ale to the Phoenix.
Can Lord Lemire help give her advantage? But actually, you know what? Lord Lemire is going to play a song and like during the speech and give you bardic inspiration.
Nice. Yeah.
So
you already get advantage.
Nuts? D8.
Am I doing performance?
No, persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, that's fine too. Did you say I roll with advantage?
Yep.
Oh.
Advantage with a plus 5 and a D8 bardic inspiration.
Baby!
That's a 28.
Ooh. So they all cheers and celebrate.
Woo!
And they
Nice.
and they grab onto you, Thea, to chug jug this keg, as they knew the new leader of this pirate crew. And you guys get pretty drunk.
I was about to say, because we
Well,
you're underwater.
Sky is already drunk.
Sky's underwater. We can't even understand it.
I was just gonna say, since we're all appearing super attractive, does the crew or any randoms hitting on all of us?
Oh boy.
Yeah, throughout the night, you get many people coming to you guys and just sort of trying their luck for the next hour.
Oh god.
No, thank you. I'm a married man.
Throughout the night, I'm going to be casting light on literally all of the things I can, including people. And I'll be using shape water to carry my ale into my mouth.
Okay. Okay, so
When I'm in my drunkest, I choose to hook up with the most attractive person flirting with me.
okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. So you reject multiple not so good looking people.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
So you eventually get the attention of one of the crew members you probably know the least about. You guys remember this half-orc to be one of the last Ravagers who you rescued from prison and kind of took with you, it being Savante.
What's his name?
Savante.
Savante.
I'll send you a picture. And you tell me if you find him attractive to Sky.
Savante Diawante.
Hold on, let me find him.
Do you not say? Oh boy.
Oh, we were not supposed to get drunk.
Oh.
Not that.
That's a tavern.
That's a tavern.
Alliance, get the hell out of here, dude.
That's a paddling.
Wait.
Alliance, what the hell's that, dude? What you been looking at, huh? This guy's a blasphemer. What the fuck?
Oh, hold on. I know what I did wrong.
Is it pick alliance?
Yeah, that's what you did wrong, dude. What do you mean?
And it's like, I know what I did wrong. I didn't hit Command C, Command V.
He's like,
This
delete
image
message.
is dark as hell. I don't even know. I can't even make out his features. Am I already drunk already?
You're already drunk.
He looks like a scarecrow.
Yeah, he looks like a scarecrow. What the
You
fuck?
been feeding this guy, dude? What's going on?
He's like a half-orc McCree
He's a half orc and what?
Oh, McCree. Yeah.
from Overwatch.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, is it him?
But he's like half-orc, so he's like green. With
Oh. Well, I'm like multicolored too, so I don't think I'd be racist against that. Well, like I'm like also. All right, I'm gonna. If he looks like that guy, but just like different color, the second one. I'm gonna say I'm into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he asks you for a dance.
All right, I dance.
Okay. And you also get asked for a dance from Bran.
I allow it.
Okay, so everyone dancing, and I imagine that everyone will be dancing. Roll a performance check for me.
Everybody?
If you're dancing, unless you're a wallflower.
Nah, I'm dancing, bro.
Lorelamir's gonna dance and play a fiddle along to the music. So do a double performance.
Just one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Remember, we have +5.
Oh no.
It's a one anyway, so it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
never mind.
I literally have 2 left feet.
You're too drunk.
This is why.
We're way
Listen, hey, that's my dance, and that's legendary, dude. I'll take that.
Hey, I'm sure a lady might want that. Different strokes for different folks.
Hey, man, if that's my dancing shit, I'm gonna go down in history, bro.
I think you're just feeling yourself.
I don't know, man. I'm up with that.
Wait, I really hope did Ulrich dance?
No, I'm just gonna stay in the corner.
Oh,
He's a wallflower. What do you mean?
True. Okay.
Can we have a girl who's like really desperate to dance with him? That would be amazing.
Let's see. Ulrich, you didn't get a potion, but I think Ulrich's fairly good looking to some, and you eventually get
Some.
You get asked not by the most beautiful woman, but you get asked to dance.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so she grabs you by the waist kind of forcefully and starts to spin you around.
Spin you around.
Uh-huh.
And it's pretty uncomfortable because your body's very stiff.
This man's bored.
But let's see. It's not bad. You're not sure what happened, but she kind of falls on the floor in a drunken state and passes out for the rest of the dance.
Oh.
Ulrich?
No, the girl that asked him.
I mean, it would be funny too if it was Ulrich, but
I guess I just stand, like, looking around, like, I don't know what happened because I've never drank anything before. And I go back to my corner.
Okay.
I'll leave her there and, on the floor.
Okay. Alright.
Luca came back at the perfect time.
Yeah,
So-
I'm wondering what the hell's going on right now.
So, alright. So you guys are basically celebrating Thea being named the new leader of the crew since Mimi passed on the torch to her.
Hell yeah.
So you guys are just having a fun night.
I also asked you if you wanted to be my second mate because I needed someone level-headed and not a bunch of
Who's the first mate again?
Bran.
Bran.
Oh boy.
I would be honored.
Brandon.
And then I also
Bran.
gave you an $80 shot of rum, which made you very charismatic.
Nice.
And very drunk.
Yes.
Okay. As the dance finishes, though, Bran leans in for a kiss, Thea.
I'm very drunk and I'm feeling really confident and very good.
Okay.
I return it.
And you hear a bit of from Pew Pew. From Laura Lemire. Laura Lemire's like, oh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Eat a
Okay.
first mate? Ooh, eat a first mate.
All right. And you guys have a lot of fun. You guys kind of forget just sort of what is going on for one night to enjoy yourselves. And as the tavern winds down, it's getting pretty late / early in the morning. And the patron slowly diminishes. And the room now is just filled with small chatter. Your crew has gone back to whichever homes they have, and now the tavern's just a few patrons, and Gwen is the last staff member.
So I didn't hook up with Savant?
Oh yeah, let's say that Savant went in for a kiss too.
Okay.
Ooh.
I just
With-
get a kiss? Supposed to be +5 charisma.
Wow.
He's gonna kiss on the nipples.
Would you want to take them upstairs to your room?
Oh boy.
Girls feeling drunk and feeling good.
Okay. So in that case, let me just quickly roll a performance check for Svante. Let's just say he has +1 charisma, so that's a solid 19.
Solid.
Solid.
How is his performance,
Is
though?
it a hard 19, would you say?
No, it's a soft.
So Sky, you have a good night with Svante.
Oh, oh boy.
I don't know why that one's more uncomfortable than the girl with the wieners.
Eventually, you do awaken though, Sky, in like a half-drunken state. But as the hours go on, everyone's attentiveness kind of drifts now to the howling winter winds outside that blow harshly against the foggy window panes. And Gwen begins to collect all the tankards and the tables around you, and the other tables, just cleaning up spills and messes. The other tables you look around are occupied by guards who have finished their shifts and have come for drinks. You see 2 at the bar, and you see 2 at the tables behind you muttering under their breath, probably just drunken conversation with themselves. The door opens to the tavern, and Gwen instinctively calls out, "Sorry, friend. Our rooms are full and the bar is closed for the night. There's another tavern just down the road." And you guys decide to look behind you at the newcomer. And Darren, you want to describe what your character looks like?
Came back just in time.
So I stand a humble 3 feet tall.
It's a dwarf.
20 years of age, light to golden brown hair, hazel eyes, pointed ears. Yet I don't seem to be wearing shoes. I am walking barefoot, with tufts of hair on my feet. My skin is of a golden, rich cinnamon color.
The Hobbit. Tell me you're a Hobbit.
He's a filthy halfling.
I am a halfling.
Ooh. Nice.
He's a bobbit.
Okay. So, Darren's some dude. In your current state, you see a younger human woman telling you that the bar is closed for the night. She's about 5 feet away from you.
But she's telling me that?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at her with a kind of a hazy look in my eye. I'm gonna pull something out from my sling behind me and point a pistol at her in the chest.
Do I see this happen? To my Gwen? To my Gwen?
Mm-hmm.
I will.
Am I just upstairs in the room with Savant?
No, you've woken up and you've come back down.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're having a wild
walk of shame, or
you're having a wild night with Savante.
Is he down there with me, or he literally just went off for the night, off for the day?
He didn't wake up. You decided to sneak out.
Okay.
so the walk of shame.
The moment that he points his gun to Gwen, I cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay. So, Darren, I don't know if you want to mention your mechanical beast beside you.
What the fuck?
Walking beside me,
Mm-hmm.
I have this metal creature that resides just slightly taller than me. To the shoulder of this creature, it's about 5.5 feet tall. Sorry, 3.5 feet tall. It kind of resembles. It kind of looks like if a muskox was made of pure metal.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What type of animal?
Muskox.
How's that? Muskox?
My socks.
My
I
sock.
don't know what that is.
Scott.
Can you please spell that? I want to Google this shit.
I have my phone. Yeah.
Yes.
Is it like the freaking woolly, like, ram there? Is that what it is?
That is it.
It's the one above.
But of course, it is made of metal. So
Not
this
soft
is what
and
it looks
furry.
like.
Like
This
no
is what it
feathers.
looks like.
Like Zoids.
Like that.
Looks like a chicken.
Robot chicken.
Except it has 4 legs.
Where is its head?
I can see its
Front
head
left.
with the red eyes.
Oh.
And then it has 2 antlers. It has 2 horns.
Oh, that's.
Are you looking at the sock cocks?
Oh, I know where the head is.
How do you spell this creature's name?
Here, let me type it in.
Is it actually like musk and cock? Like, that is.
Oh boy. Oh god.
This is the most R-rated session we've ever had.
I know. Damn.
YouTube's not gonna like this.
Hell no.
Okay. So
Demonetization. Here we go.
so Thea, you shoot an Eldritch Blast. Roll and attack roll.
Oh, yes, of course.
And all this, you're blasting the must.
Yep. Oh, well, no, I'm blasting him. Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So
Solid.
instead of damage, I'm just going to say the pistol gets blasted away from you.
Okay.
And as it does, let's just say it falls to the feet of Thea, and you look down and you see a dark iron pistol.
I look back
Ruh-roh.
at him.
Do we see it too?
Yep, you guys could recognize it.
Gwen, don't touch that. And I walk right up to him. And I kneel down so I could be 3 feet beside him. Got any more where those came from, little guy?
You see him still seemingly stuck in his state.
Lorlamir's gonna cast Dispel Magic on him and also start playing his fiddle for a counter charm.
What you hear in the background is Lorlamir.
Exactly.
Alright, so, Darren, you could roll a wisdom saving throw at advantage.
Advantage, alright, sick.
Do I have to roll against the spell again?
No, it's just you're using the same thing you used on Thea before, right? Where she got like advantage to try and snap out of it.
19.
No, I cast Dispel Magic first, because if people are already charmed, counter charm won't work, I don't think.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, you would be rolling then, Lord Lemire.
Okay, that's a lot. That's 25.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so some dude, your mind suddenly frees itself from the effects of the dark iron you've been working with for the first time in a while now, in about a couple weeks, and you don't have many memories, but you do remember what I was messaging you about earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You suddenly realize what you were about to do with that pistol.
I'm also still literally right in front of you. Also kneeling. Or squatting.
With not knowing where I am, what day it is, what has transpired since, I'm gonna kind of lean
also,
against.
I look very attractive to you right now with my plus 5 charisma.
Okay. I'm going to, since not knowing what has transpired, not knowing where I am, who this person kneeling in front of me is, talking to me face to face, I'm going to kind of like take a step back and lean against my my steel defender. My steel defender. I just kind of take a few moments and gaze around the room and kind of quickly assess the situation. I figure out where I am based on what I can see around me to try to
Okay.
catch my mind up. I'm doing
So
this
you
all
do-
quite quick.
Yeah, you do recognize this tavern as it's a pretty popular tavern. So you know it to be the dropped anchor. You do recognize the person in front of you to be Gwen, as she. You don't see her too often. You only see her sometimes, but her father Silas runs this tavern.
Like I've only seen her from a distance.
You've seen her sometime, like you've met her like once or twice, but you know that she's like a pirate, so she's not really around too often. But
Okay.
you have seen her in the past.
Alright.
She finally goes, Finn?
Well, what day is it? What has happened? How long have I been amiss?
Maybe you should sit down.
Sure. But I also need a glass of wine, please, to steady my nerves.
Of course. And she quickly runs and grabs you one.
It's White Cat in game. Yeah.
It's Finn.
Finn.
He looked
Make
up,
it-
he's like, what are you talking about?
So I'm gonna get the wine and then go sit down in the corner. Of course, my steel defender will always be right beside me,
Mhm.
as always.
So you take a seat, still quite tense over what's transpired as you still try and get your thoughts together. You do see, besides this group that kind of was a bit apprehensive about you, you see two city guards, to the table beside you, and 2 guards at the bar. You do notice that one of them begins to cough.
We notice the guards become to cough?
You guys would too, yeah.
Like, cough or like COVID cough?
It starts with a regular cough, but it quickly converts to a COVID cough, as they all begin to start coughing. The 4 of them.
How many are they?
There's 4 of them altogether.
I get readied.
Do they look like they're turning, like they're losing their wits?
So do you approach one to kind of
Nope.
like?
Well, I'm not gonna approach one, but from where I'm at, can I?
Oh.
So you do notice that they keep kind of prying into their armors, like putting their hands into their armors and like scratching.
I begin to move behind something, so I am like covered.
Okay. So I'll just have you guys load up into map tools.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Fuck. We're gonna blow this place up.
Oh, would I have time to attune the new weapon that I have?
Yep, I'd say so.
Okay.
That you stole.
Okay. I'm gonna
From
put the
from a dead body.
Also, could we say this whole time that we short rested? Because I know it's not a long rest because we haven't done that yet.
Yep, you guys could have had
Well,
a
some of us had a long rest, but some of us had a short rest.
None of you guys rested.
Oh, some of us we're laying down, but we're not resting.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna-
I think Vishur had some more stuff. I just took the weapon and threw him over.
So what you're saying is you stole what was valuable and then tossed into the side like trash. I don't know if that's what.
Basically.
I don't know if that works.
So the server's up. I put in the information in the text channel, but I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Oh, is it lowercase m for Misfits? Guess it is.
What a troll, eh? Lucas was uppercase and his is lowercase.
He's.
I was like, why ain't this working? Oh.
Well, that's annoying.
Wait, it's still not working.
Yeah, I don't know.
I guess the servers are not up. Nope, cannot load.
Isn't the address like 3 digits too long?
It's 1 digit too long, I think.
No.
I don't think
No?
so.
Each one,
No, it's the same thing.
each separation can be 3 digits long.
Oh, okay.
It ranges from 0 to 255. So
Okay, lowercase. Yeah. Anyone else able to get in, or is it just?
No.
No.
Okay.
no.
Just makes sense.
He may have copied it incorrectly or given us the wrong port, or his port is blocked and he doesn't realize it.
Okay.
Be a number.
Because he moved since last time, right?
True. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, so he probably hasn't set up any port forward stuff. You had to port forward, right, Luca?
He's AFK.
Oh,
Yeah, he said be right back.
all right. See you.
But do you guys get what my like animal companion looks like?
Yeah, I got
It-
it.
Alright.
It looks like the like a sock on a wiener.
No.
Cocksock.
I'm back. Wait, can you guys not connect?
No.
No.
Oh.
What's your port?
Yeah, I think you have to change your port since the last time, because you probably have a new router since the last time that you played.
Shit. It's Lucas. Be right back.
I'm here.
Oh shit, dude. How do I
Hell!
help?
So when you did the port forwarding on your thing, is that the number you used?
I'm probably gonna have to redo it because I have a new router.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, you'll definitely have to redo it then.
Uh-huh.
How do I do that again?
You'll have to enter your router's settings. So you have to do, what is it, 192? Like you go into your web browser. Yeah.
It depends what your router is. Which router do you have?
Bell.
Okay, so it's 192.168.2.1 kind of thing. Like one, I left out the dots, but I assume you knew that they were there. 192.168.2.1, and then it'll ask you. It'll be like a screen.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember this now.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what am I looking for?
I'm just gonna walk you through it. I have the same router as you, so.
There you go.
Perfect.
Beep 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 boo 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 boo. Then
He's
you're
got the
gonna
buzz buzz
click.
voice too.
Then you're gonna click. I think it's advanced tools and settings. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're gonna enter your password. Then you're gonna click port forwarding on the left-hand side. It's the 4th item. And then from here, you're gonna set up your filter. So you can create a new rule. Name it whatever you want. Protocol, I don't know what map tool uses, so just use both for now. Just say both.
Wait. Okay, I gotta get the password to the. I'm assuming it's like.
It's
the
not.
actual-
It's not the router password. It's the administrator password. If you've never changed it, it's admin.
Yeah, it's always
lowercase.
admin.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And you should probably change.
Yeah, probably. All right. So sorry. So, where do I go next?
Oh yeah, so you click after you've clicked advanced, you're gonna click port forwarding on the left side.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna say new rule.
Uh-huh.
And then the name is whatever you want it to be. And then protocol, I think just set it to both because I don't actually know what the protocol is.
Gotcha.
Internal port, I think you can set them all the same. So like they can all be 51234, and then external port can be 51234 to 51234 as well. And then the local IP address / device name, just change that to your actual computer name. This way you never have to come back here again, and all you have to do is tell us your new IP address if it changes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You trying to kill me? I was in the middle of eating an apple. Holy shit.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, did I go too fast? Are you good?
Nah, I think I got it.
Okay.
All right, let me try that again. Okay. Let's see if this works.
And the IP you gave us was your external IP, right?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. You can go to like IP chicken or whatever and find out.
Map Tools actually tells you.
Oh, nice. Okay, good.
All right. I don't know if it's the same.
Yeah, it looks the same.
It is the same.
It's the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
Play.
I have confirmed.
No connections, my friend.
Same.
Did you hit save?
I did.
And try turning it off and turning it on again.
Well, there we go.
Is the password still the same?
I got it.
Hey, these characters look familiar.
It's
Yo, when did Zervac get
slowly
in here?
letting- The router was just keeping up, eh?
Hello.
So who do I get to take over? Do I have to be Ziv now?
Uh-oh.
Give me access.
Lausiab has connected.
Goldan.
Connecting to the
Luciad.
server.
Oh.
Is there a different username and password?
Wow, I spelled wrong.
The password is basically the same thing, but with a lowercase m, and the username would be Sky.
Ah.
I remember this room.
I'm gonna go fix that.
Aha.
Huh?
Loud.
Bootleg Lausian.
Lausiab.
Yeah.
All right.
Let me show you.
Let me give you guys control.
Hold on, let me get in there first. Spell my name right
Just
this
gonna
time.
do that.
Come on, Map Tools.
I guess
Go-
Eve is in this campaign.
Today, Junior.
I'm in. I see it all. Ooh.
Yeah, you guys should have. You guys should slowly begin to have permission.
Wait, I never knew Bran was a half orc.
Mm-hmm.
Filthy ass.
I'm in the thing,
He is better
but
type.
I don't. Okay, because it's
Hey.
changing now.
Okay. So
Half orc.
you guys should be able to move now.
Yep.
Okay. Does
Mhm.
everyone have control now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have
Okay.
a token for my dude? Oh my god.
Of course.
I have control.
Oh boy.
Ooh, I didn't realize the
This
Gwen's
is
cute.
the,
No bueno.
So. So suddenly, as these other patrons begin to cough, you see them begin to shake uncontrollably, and they instinctively begin to tug at their armors, almost like their skin is on fire. As they remove their armors, you see these dark purple blisters forming on their bodies. And blood begins to come pouring out of their mouths as they cough. And shortly after, each of them fall one by one. As they try to gasp for breath, one of them, the closest one to you guys, reaches for you for help, and they have a desperate look in their eyes. Their pupils turn from circles into thin lines, almost like snakes, and their skin shifts to purple. They transform as tentacles pour out of their mouths, which regurgitates their insides, spewing all over the floor. And you hear a soft sigh coming from Gwen, who will probably have to clean that up. As their skulls begin to grow, the skin becomes thin enough to see, their brains enlarging until their helms fall right off. And as it hits the floor, you recognize that material to be dark iron as well. The two men you saw at the bar are now nowhere to be seen. But there are two at the tables in front of you. So you guys could roll initiative.
Nope, not today, Luca.
Oh my lord, the ones.
I guess you can't just edit either.
All the ones, man.
Oh, today is the day.
Hey.
Today's not the day.
Somehow I'm still going after Lord Amir, I think. No, there. We tied.
Is that based on speed, dex?
My speed's 40.
Same here.
Fast boy.
Okay. So you guys can put your initiatives in. If you can't, just let me know what you got. Scott, what'd you get?
15.
15. So Finn, you got 14, so I'll just set the Steel Defender for 14 as well.
I need a token for him too.
You got a token.
Yeah, you have a token. It's this guy.
Yeah, but what was my pet token?
What you mean?
He's got a
I
pet.
needed- I have my Steel Defender. He moves.
Muskox.
The Sawcock.
Do you also call him
Oh,
muskox?
sorry. For some reason, it was invisible.
Oh,
There you go.
there you go. Sick. Thank you. Well, probably
Okay.
has more hit points than some of you. So
Finn has a small sock up.
Do you also call him muskox?
My cock.
I can't.
If you get to know him well enough, you could just call him cock.
Everyone's.
Okay. So you guys can place yourselves as they're transforming wherever you want to be.
okay.
If you're running towards them, I'd say you could get about here.
I fucked up. I'm on top of them.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me move you back. You're like, stand back, bro.
Is this the bar here?
No. So the bar, it's over here.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what happened. I kind of dropped my laptop a little bit, and I have like this little sky icon arrow, and I can't move sky. I don't know what to do.
Press space bar.
Press space bar.
There you go. Amazing.
Wait, I need to ask. Were you holding spacebar that whole time, or was it like spacebar key stuck or something?
I didn't. I think it was spacebar key stuck because I like
Oh, okay.
dropped my laptop for a second, and then when I picked it up, it got fucked up, and I was like, I don't know what to do.
I just want to wish she's just holding her space bar the entire time.
Well, this just goes back to the. I think your mics are muted. No, I don't think so. I can't hear you guys.
What?
Oh wait, my mic was just muted.
Oh my god.
All right. So are we good to go?
Yeah.
All right, Coriel, you're first.
All right. So I apologize because I must have missed what was happening before, but they were just sitting and eating here
Mhm.
and just chilling, and then they just kind of had this episode.
They had COVID.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
They must self quarantine.
All right. So I'm just gonna mosey on up, and I'm just gonna spend my action to, I guess, see. Like, do I see them turning into this thing? Like,
Yeah.
I see the whole tentacly face and everything.
Yeah. So they're now fully transformed.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just actually going to spend my action to, I guess, investigate. I want to see what else they have on them. If they have any sort of wounds or anything like that.
Yeah. So you can see their kind of like equipment. They have like studded leather armors that are now kind of like ripped. And you see these helms that you recognize to be made from dark iron.
Right. That's it, though, right?
Yeah, that's about it.
And then for my bonus, I will. Rage is a bonus action, right? Or is it a free action?
I think it's a bonus.
I'm pretty sure it's a bonus action.
A bonus action, yeah. So I will rage, and then as a part of my rage, I will use my storm aura. So those that are within 10 feet of me will have 3 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And that's it for me.
Okay. For raging. Quirrell's mad.
Yeah.
Alright, Lord Lemmy.
Alright, I'm gonna use bow with the battering ram. Da-na-na-na.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna make an attack. Ooh, that is a 25.
Yep, that hits.
And it's going to be on the second one.
What was that?
Okay.
So their movement speed is halved for the next 2 turns, and they take 10 damage, 10 force damage. The second one.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Alright, Ulrich, your turn.
Do they look hostile?
They look terrifying, but they haven't done anything yet that would be hostile.
Okay. I'll rage, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
and then use my. Actually, I'm gonna use frenzy, which gives me advantage and you advantage against me,
Okay.
and I will grapple.
Okay. So, as you go to grab them, they're gonna use their reaction and to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh gosh.
Just kill them. Just fuck them up.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were hostile too.
Wisdom.
Now we know.
Wait, what'd you get?
I got a 3.
Okay. So you go to grab them, but as you're about to, you realize that these guys were your friends the whole time, and the party are actually your enemies.
Oh no.
And he telepathically says, "Hey, attack the blue hair one instead." So you now feel persuaded to attack Thea this turn.
Damn it. Well, I use my action so I can't attack.
It's true. So you grab him, but then quickly let him go. So next turn you can make another wisdom save.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. So it is now his Illithid One's turn. And he is going to attack you, Corhill, since you're closest to him.
All right.
26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miss.
So it's 11 psychic damage. And
Okay.
make a wisdom save.
Okay. Ooh, that's not good. That is a 4.
Okay, so you're currently stunned.
Stunned and raging.
Bad combo.
Okay. That ends his turn. Sophia.
All right. I'm gonna put my hand down and summon my Madman's Hook
Mm-hmm.
as I jump onto the table.
Okay.
And I want to attack.
All right, sounds good.
Does 24 hit?
That hits.
Beautiful. What do I roll? $12 damage.
Sorry, it's against one, right?
Pardon?
It's against the first Illithid?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And I'm gonna attack again.
Mm-hmm.
$16.
That hits.
8. 13 damage.
Oh, wait. Marco, you didn't put in your initiative. What'd you get?
Yeah, sorry. I rolled it. I rolled low anyway. I rolled like 8. So.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
let me keep doing now. Okay. All right, you're in now.
Thanks, dude.
Sorry, what'd you get to attack, Thea?
I rolled 16 and my damage was 13.
13. Gotcha. Awesome. All right, that end your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So next is Bran. Bran is going to run beside you and attack Illithid 1 as well.
Oh, how romantic.
Oh, and he's raging as well. Forgot to say.
He's mad.
He's going to attack.
I love how our two big hitters are currently stunned and confused.
Hits. Okay. Ends his turn. Illithid 2. He is going to persuade Bran and successfully charm him.
Oh boy, oh god.
And Illithid 1 can't move. So he's just going to attack Corhill, who is stunned.
Rude.
I think it's still going to miss. He got a 14.
That is a miss.
Okay, so you're good for now. And that's going to end his turn. So Sky, it's your turn now.
Okay, I am moving up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm attacking Illithid 2.
Okay. Yep, that hits. Okay, let me just make a concentration check. Passes that. That also hits. Let me make another concentration check. passes.
I'm gonna spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows for
Mhm.
my bonus.
All right, one more concentration check. Oh, he fails. So Ulrich, you're no longer charmed.
Woo!
Does the second unarmed strike go through?
Yeah, the 13 misses.
Misses? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay. So Finn, your first turn. Let's see it.
Okay, I'm going to, since everyone is kind of in the way, I'm going to cast spider climbing on myself,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna move basically over here, and then across the wall to here. And then
This man's a spider.
Spider-Man.
no, that'll be it for his turn.
Okay.
And then for this guy, he's gonna move up 5 feet to be beside the Inquirl.
Mhm.
And then that'll be it for his turn.
Okay. All right, Randall, blast him.
Blast him. Okay. Let's. Oh fuck! I forget my. Bzzz. I forget my attacks. Am I still buzzing?
No.
Nah, you good.
All right. Well, it's gonna come back, so y'all better enjoy it.
He has a pet.
Good, good.
I knew it, dude.
Okay. I'm gonna blast number 1,
Okay.
Senior 1. I guess we're just gonna find out if this hits. Okay, well, it definitely doesn't hit because I rolled a fucking 4.
Dude, the streak begins, dude.
Let's go. I'm never gonna not snipe. That's the secret. Okay, well, at least I know how to attack again. Second attack.
Hey,
Oh,
that hits. There we go. All right, let me
And-
quickly roll
Oh,
a
okay.
concentration check. Okay, he passes.
And I'm gonna do my bonus action attack on the same guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
13
miss.
Misses, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Nice. Then end your turn.
Yes.
Okay. So. Illithid 3 comes out of the kitchen,
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
and he's gonna go up to Gwen and hit. And Gwen is stunned.
How long does the stun last for? Do we know?
You don't know, but basically, I'll just read out the effect. Essentially, when you're stunned, you get grappled by them. So essentially, when the grapple ends, or you beat the DC.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I guess I should add on the grappled too. You can't even see it, but she's grappled. All right. Lausian, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna cast Slayer's Prey on Illithid 3.
3.
Yeah, Illithid 3. And they're gonna start attacking. It's a 17 hit.
That hits.
Okay, I can roll extra d6 damage on the first attack, so it's 21 total.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. And then 23 damage on the next hit.
God damn. I did math wrong, 1 sec.
Huh? And I'm gonna just move a little bit over, but that's gonna end my turn.
Okay.
And my turn.
So number 4 is coming out of hiding.
Oh, fuck.
Where did he come from?
There were 2 guards by the bar that you remember seeing as well, but you didn't know where they went. Okay. So, seeing how powerful Lausian is, Lausian, do you want to make a wisdom save for me?
Oh boy. Well, this should be good. Wisdom save. Oh boy.
You're currently charmed,
Oh boy.
and he's now concentrating. But that ends his turn. Before we go to the top of the round, you guys hear what sounds like scratching coming from the fireplace chimney, which is Finn, where you are right now.
Yeah, standing on the side of the chimney wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you notice the flame of the fireplace burn out suddenly. And then you see what looks like an elf at first plop down from the chimney. As they fall in, you hear ouch. And as you guys look, you see the leader of the blood hunters.
Oh!
And she quickly rubs her butt and then waves, "Hey Thea."
Oh, hi! And I wave to Talia.
She joins the party with a really low initiative. Whoops.
So lowest item on the board.
I don't even know what you did there, dude.
I don't even know what I did there.
You just remove her and add her again, I guess.
It should be fine. Let's sort. Alright, Corhill.
Alright, so I have to roll a DC to break the stun.
Yep, so you gotta make a wisdom saving throw.
Does a 16 do it?
Yep, that does it, so you're no longer stunned.
Hell yeah. Do I get an action and stuff still?
Yeah, you get an action.
Oh, this motherfucker's gonna get it. Oh, wait. Yeah, I guess the stun would have canceled the rage.
No, because you got hit when you first raged, so like the grapple itself hurts you,
right.
so I'd say you're still raging.
That's right, yes. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna swing the sword, or the axe, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
18?
Yep, that hit.
That's 16.
Okay. He still makes his concentration check, but 16 damage.
And then my second attack, that's a 29, and then 14 damage.
All right, so you slice him straight in half out of frustration.
Hell yeah! I totally forgot my rage damage too, but it was enough.
So Bran is no longer charmed. Okay. So Lord Lemire, you look beside you and you see Lausian eyeing you up like you're a juicy pork chop.
I'm used to this kind of look. Hold on. Oh shit, can't use that. Okay, I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at 4th level. On
Okay.
the charm.
Sorry, can you remind me of it one more time? What's it supposed to do?
So whatever level the wait, is it a
Wait, I have I have advantage on saving throws against being charmed.
I'd say it already. If you didn't do it initially, it already went through.
Alright, I know for next time.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
yeah, it's all good.
so basically the DC is 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay. So you have to roll it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my luck.
Okay.
Okay, that's better. 26.
Yep. That frees Lausian from the charm.
Thank you.
I also
Strange.
used it at 4th level.
All right. So he's no longer concentrating.
And I'm gonna run over. Wait, how come it's saying I have 0 movement? Or like I'm. Uh-oh. I'm frozen. Well, I'll move.
Yeah.
I'll move after, but you can move on. But I'm gonna move basically on top of that table.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Ulrich.
I'm gonna attack this guy with my new weapon.
Hell yeah, dude, show it off.
That you stole. Wait, who said that? Damn.
Am I still frenzied?
Yeah, I'd say yes.
Okay. First attack. Second. Oh yeah, shit. I guess it wouldn't count for the first attack, but for the second attack, I would do Great Weapons Master.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And then this would be for the first attack. And then for the second attack, it'll be... And this is with a Great Weapons Master. Well, I'm assuming all of them hit, right?
Yeah, they all hit. Okay, so Ulrich, you brutally murder the second with your new sword.
And then I can still move, I guess.
Yep.
And my turn.
Okay. The desperation as the numbers they're getting quickly overwhelmed here. Why don't you make a wisdom saving throw? As Illithid 3 is looking right at you.
You said wisdom saving throw, right?
Yep.
$16.
Okay, you just passed. Much like the ore, you feel a similar sensation. Briefly, grab in mind. But you
Did I feel anything when I sliced the first one?
Nothing abnormal, no.
Okay. Get out of here.
Get out of town.
Sorry, Jeremy was being ridiculous.
No, I'm not.
I go zooming over here.
Mm-hmm.
Because he looked at me dirty, and I say, nope. And I will attack.
Okay.
Can I cast Hex as my bonus action?
I don't see why not.
Beautiful. 17 to hit.
That hits.
Hmm. Uh, 16 damage.
Okay.
That's psychic and bludgeoning. If you were curious.
It's all the same to him.
Okay, I will attack again.
Mhm.
Math. 18.
That hits.
Ugh. 13 damage. And I stick my tongue out at him.
Sorry, how much was it? 16?
I think I said 13.
13? Alright. He's looking very wounded. Okay. Brand's turn. He is no longer charmed. He's going to run over and attack him.
Wow, so romantic.
And that'll just hit. And that'll just kill him.
Ooh.
That'll end Brand's turn. So Sky.
I'll move. And I'll attack.
Do it up.
I'll spend a key point to do flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm. Damn, casually just doing 39 damage.
Ooh.
That's the end of my turn.
God damn, alright. Alright, so... Finn, your turn.
Okay, is Talia's a regular sized person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So I'm gonna kind of run down the wall of the fireplace, kind of slide under between the legs, and then continue running
Okay.
because I'm nimble and I can. The size category larger.
Mhm.
I'm gonna move there. That's my movement. Lilith 4. Is he still wearing any metal of any sorts?
Let's just say yes for this.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast as my bonus action. I'm gonna cast heat metal
Mhm.
on him, and since he's in contact with it, he'll take 2d8 fire damage. So that metal he's wearing, that armor pieces, is just gonna start to glow exceptionally red hot,
Oof.
and it's just
Okay.
instantaneous. And then as my regular action, regular attack, actually, because that was a bonus, I'm gonna attack with my hand crossbow. Yeah, he's in range. Let's see. Oh, crit.
Let's go, dude. Your first attack.
What did I say?
Lucky kid.
How you? I forgot to ask. How you doing the crits?
It's double the dice damage.
Okay. So 14 damage.
And so, how much did your fire do?
2d8.
Okay. Did you roll those already?
No, so I'll roll them right now.
Yeah.
.2d8. Plus 11 damage for the 2d8 fire.
Almost got him.
Almost, okay.
So close. You don't have the
And
second
then-
attack, do you?
I do,
Oh,
actually.
shit. Okay.
Yeah, and my second attack will be same thing, fire, hand crossbow to attack him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm gonna use my luck, since I'm
yeah.
a halfling, and I'm gonna re-roll that on an attack.
hell yeah, dude. I'm really rooting for you to get this killing blow. Okay, that hits.
A nat 20.
Nice.
Cool.
Wait, that looks so perfect. Wait, Karen, how did that even happen? Why does it look like a fake?
Holding a box.
Okay, so Darren, how do you want to do it?
Hey.
Running across the side of the wall over here with my nimbleness of a halfling, fucking up a one shot, but using my intelligence. And then, since it wasn't a first crit, went through, hit him through the head of his little glooby topness, and then the last shot just did the last little bit of damage through one of his tentacles into his throat.
Okay. Unfortunately,
also
Chad's right in front of him.
The breastplate of him also started to sear, and the smell of burnt flesh and sushi filled the atmosphere.
The first bolt goes straight through his brain, the second goes straight through his throat, and then just the combination of that plus the armor melting him, he just explodes in front of Sky with a bunch of purple gunk.
Gross.
Calamari.
Hit.
Alright, well done, guys. You guys fought your first Mind Flayers.
Hell yeah.
Sick.
Of course we won. We have 3 barbarians on this team.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. You guys are so angry.
We're always so angry.
But
I'm having a good time.
that's where I'll call it for this week. So
Hell yeah.
appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the 3-year sessions.
It was good. It was a good time.
Good game.